Ice Cube. Ice Cube when America's Most dropped. Although Ice Cube was the first person that made me pick up a pen, Murray was the first person that made me seriously pick up a pen.
Man, let me welcome y'all niggas to the gallery shop. I used to dread it, and to the day my allergies stopped. So thank that medic, that workout made my calories high. Now I'm just trying to get the fuck up out this hourly slot that's so pathetic. And knowing my rivals is all tender, I'm articulate. Could have been icing them all winter, holding my sword with her. Part of it's all bitter, this picture was drawn with her. Hand of a raw center, when the middle ain't solid, you witness the frame break. Some suckers got bones that crack in the same place. I'm seeing white horses, thinking my brain's laced. I crashed through the entrance, smashing the main gates with nothing but 16 balls in your game face. Cause mentally y'all niggas don't step to the same base. I'm shuffling the cards while cuffing the plain ace. We running the same track, but this ain't the same race. I'm sick of this scenery, niggas is spit nursery. If they consider nice, then motherfuckers should worship me. This is not a song, this here is lyrical surgery. These are more than words to me, this is a deadly certainty.
Peace. Sunday dinner in full effect. Jerry Brown, let me get my salute together real quick.
All right.
I think we're good. All right. You doing good?
Good, man. I done had a cold all weekend, but I done came back around.
That's what's really good. All right. Salute, my guy.
All right. Ooh.
Some hot water right there. Damn, son. So I sent Ryan James the link. Ryan's supposed to be coming on. Salute to that brother. He got a project in the workings. We want to let him get on here, you know what I mean, and break it down for us, elaborate a little bit on that. Got some topics of the day that Hop sent. I was able to format some in the PowerPoint earlier today, so we're gonna see how that rock. Still waiting on that boy Dion. To shoot through. Anything you want to say as we wait for them? Matter of fact, Craig Sutton hit me up too, so he might be popping in and joining us.
Yeah, what's been up with Jinx, man? He needs to hop back on.
Yeah, I know. I think he worked third though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's what threw Hop off. You know what I'm saying? That schedule. So we're gonna see what he about. Yo, did you watch that Wu-Tang Saga joint?
I did.
What'd you think of it?
So the last episode, because they did blur them. Which one was the one where it was about the making of Only Built for Cuban Links? That wasn't the last episode, was it?
No, that was the week before last.
Which that was dope as fuck.
Yeah, it was. And then they had the telling of Von and the background work, you know what I'm saying, that he had did, so on and so forth. I could kind of understand his plight, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know. I was listening to the Enter the 36 Chambers, right? And it sounded like the dude that kept calling in talking about, you know, I never asked you to play nothing for me, right? You know what I'm saying? I want to hear that Wu-Tang. He said, Wu-Tang again? Like the way that they played that in the saga, I thought it was dope, you know what I'm saying? Because it told a picture on how they kept getting their plays and so on and so forth. But to me, it shined a light on his inner workings in the background. So that's why this episode probably wasn't that entertaining, but it was important to the chronological history of Wu-Tang. That's
right.
Going in.
No, I can agree with that. I mean, I still found it entertaining though.
Yeah, because he went through a lot of work to get them 3 signatures or whatever, and it was like he missed his daughter's birthday for nothing because they was all gonna do it regardless. It was just, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of miscommunication. So I thought that was dope.
Yeah, they do a good job, you know, showing you the background behind what held up Inspector Deck's solo debut, which is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that was tragic. All right, that boy Ryan James is in the building.
What's cracking?
Salute, what's happening?
Salute.
All right. going on, fellas?
Hey, shit, you got it, fam. I was telling Jerry and everybody else, you know what I'm saying, that we were supposed to that you was gonna shoot through and elaborate on, you know what I'm saying, on the plan that you got put together that you're working on.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Fellas. First off, I just want to give a shout out to you guys and what you're doing. Man, I've been following this for a while. What you guys been, man. Since you guys started this, man, it's a hell of a thing. The 419 Legends. I mean, much respect to all you guys for everything you do. You guys are the creators of a lot, the foundation of the hip hop in Mansfield from the start.
Mhm.
I've always looked up to you guys from the get go, and you know what I mean. Definitely, you guys are groundbreakers, man. I appreciate you guys doing this whole format, webcast, man, and podcast format, man, and much respect to all you guys doing this. And you guys are some of the dopest lyricists ever. Just want to throw that out there. You know what I mean? So, respect to you guys for that. But just right now, fellas, what I am trying to get back into is just the whole game with the music, the media. As you guys know, myself, I've always kind of been really front line with all this. Me, I'm a little bit of a workaholic, so I've been known to, work. My day job has took me out of the game a lot because I'm a very career focused individual, but this is my passion. I mean, I would love to do this completely 24 hours a day.
No
But
doubt, right?
so what I mean. So I lost a little bit of touch with it, but I decided, I'm in a good situation, career wise. So I decided to go ahead and put myself back into this driver's seat, and first thing I did was I had to rebrand the image. With the UPN on music, that's been my baby from the jump. And so I had to rebrand it. So, first things first is from the business. That's where you got to start. You rebrand the business. And next thing you know, I go on the marketing spree. So if you guys haven't seen, I've been plastering everything all over media in the last week. You've been seeing my face, that name, music. I mean, I'm pulling everything out because one, it's something I've always did, and I have to show people every once in a while. Like, don't forget, I can go in that bag and get to shooting them darts out quick.
No
You
doubt.
know, when it comes to, you know what I mean? So I want to provide a format just like you guys are providing, but I want to make sure all of Mansfield is in on this. That's my thing with Mansfield. I don't want everybody to say this is just my bag and we only do this. I want everybody to be able to do it. The bag that Sunday Dinner provides, it may be another outlet that's somebody that we need to get to also to bring the Sunday Dinner format to. So what I'm choosing to do is provide a format that everybody can be a part of. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking at doing.
That's dope. That's dope, family. And I'm glad you included us in the what you call it, in the message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
On board with it, because that's definitely a dope idea. Like
Yeah.
when we started this, we was just basically trying to give flowers to our legends. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of talent flow through here. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people haven't heard of. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we were supposed to have Zuck on today.
Yeah, Zuck. I just talked to him a little bit ago. He's crazy between like late studio sessions and then crazy work days, grinding. He's doing a little bit of both. So I'm trying to help him manage a little bit more of that. Because right now it's the same thing for him. He took a break. We all take breaks from normal human stuff, and we gotta take a step back and focus on daily life.
No doubt.
But I mean, it was a period of time where we was superstars. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's like, back to normal life. You see, everybody got to go back to clocking in, but now I'm to the point where I'm telling him, like, man, you can't let something stop that. It's what you do. I'm like, this is your gift. So when somebody got a gift, you can't put that up. So I'm getting him back in the rhythm of that. So and when he get loose, he's gonna be all over the place. So you know what I mean. So definitely, we look forward to doing a lot of work with all you guys.
No doubt, no doubt. We had that boy Jinx in the building. He just bounced out. He might come back. I don't know. But
Hey, Ryan, tell us a little bit about the new studio.
So check. So it's Barrington One building. All right. So it's basically in this studio we're gonna house I'm putting the music and the media together. So it's basically I'm housing a recording studio, and I'm also going to be able to house like to do like the podcast and webcast in studio type thing there.
Dope. That's dope.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I'm giving this whole thing a professional format because for the first time in a long time, like I'm putting this in a building in an environment where it's a standard. I'm actually it's business hours. It's Monday through Friday got certain hours. The weekend got certain hours, I want to set a standard that people understand that we can provide this type of structure with our music, our culture, and put it in the places where people might say they don't want us. Because I can tell you for the longest, I've been having a big problem trying to get anything uptown, as far as any studio space, any building. But finally, I met some good people up there that gave me a chance. So right now, I got to be really professional. But they more or less they telling me like, hey, you good? Like, don't worry about it. First of all, we got you. I'm on the 6th floor. They like, ain't nobody up here. You good? After a certain time, man, do what you do. We ain't tripping. So. And they even told me as you grow, you have like whatever you need more space. Let us know. You got the opportunity. I'm locked in for a year. It was like you got the opportunity to move whatever bigger space you want. So it's some spaces up there, man. I'm telling you, that's like literally the format of a record label. Period. Like you go in, it's a whole front office. It's like 4 offices in the room, and so I'm just visioning the whole structure. Every day I'm in there. I have a small space. I have a small office space right now. So, that's why I tell people like right now it's small. It's just all me because all this is just extra. This is extra little income from me, and I'm investing in myself.
gotcha.
That's the basics. So, but this is going to be people are going to be able to come here, not only just be able to provide recording services, but like for instance, I want you guys to be able to come into the studio and do a full Sunday dinner live in studio all together and run that whole recording from the studio. Like, and it's going to be crazy because it's going to be dope. You know what I mean? That's my vision for you guys. For all you guys to come in and literally come to Mansfield and shoot a live Sunday dinner in studio.
So you in Mansfield?
Yeah, I'm in Mansfield.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you was in the Cap.
It's I've been working. I was working in corrections for about 7 years. So I've been working between Columbus, Marion. So I've been kind of out of sight. That might have been the reason. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm back in Mansfield. I'm actually I'm working in Mansfield for the first time in 7 years. I actually work for Ohio Health now. So I'm back at home.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yes.
And where you say you uptown with it?
Yes, I'm in the Barrington One building, 13 Park Avenue West, Suite 602.
Got you.
Yes.
And what be your office hours?
Doing what?
Office hours is going to be roughly 4 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then Saturday I'm looking at 9 to 6, and it possibly longer depending on what we're doing. Sunday we are closed.
Got you.
But Jinx, what's up with you?
What's good, big dog? I didn't
Shout
hear
out,
what you
Jinx.
said you was doing in the salute to all y'all brothers. What you said you
What's
doing
up?
in the Barrington One building?
I got a studio in there. We're doing studio work, music and studio work, and then we're gonna be doing podcast and webcast work. So like what y'all doing right here, we're gonna be doing that on there. Yeah, we doing all that in house.
That's a big step, that building right there though.
Yes.
I know about that building. That's a big move right there.
Oh yeah, man. I love it. It's a good environment. They actually just put my name on the company name on the actual directory. That felt good. You know what I mean? All those steps feel good because
Yes, sir.
you need polish it. You need polish in this whole game, man. and
No
it just
doubt.
keeps showing what you want to do. You know, so.
So you closed on Sundays, but if we're gonna do a Sunday dinner, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a special opening.
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. We gotta be open on Sunday. So that'll be something we'll go, we'll make happen.
No
You know what
doubt.
I'm
Some
saying?
live, some real dope live shit from the building
Yes.
on Sunday. Actual dinner.
Exactly. Exactly. I'll have to that'd be definitely something I'll have to do. I have to, we have to make a special accommodation to make that happen.
I love that concept too, fam, because when we put this together virtually, it was with the idea that we wouldn't have the opportunity to come together in a space, you know what I'm saying, to work it out. So, you know what I'm saying, this is always a start, but it's great that you can take it to the next level and that you're willing to take it to the next level.
For sure.
Exactly. So appreciate you for that.
Yeah, and it's much more I'm going to be.
Why you
doing,
feel like that though, Kenny?
No, because just you know what I'm saying, the opportunity to get folks together, you know what I'm saying, is one of the hardest things you'll find to do when you got to deal with multiple people. So having StreamYard, you know what I'm saying, kind of like helped us overcome those obstacles or whatever. But that's next level shit that Ryan talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing about it is like I'm working with, like I sent out a lot of messages because I'm telling a lot of people that with the format I want to do is because I'm opening up for like I want businesses to be able to come in and do sessions and do sessions to talk about their business.
Mm-hmm.
Different entertainment people to come in and talk about their stuff. Different formats like yours and different, whatever you trying to get about, like, let's talk about it. Let's let the world know about it and let's network with more people. Gotcha. I just, we have a lot of different news outlets, but I don't think we got one that really caters to this direct audience. So that's what I'm looking at.
And there is not one that say if you have what you got going on and you curate so many followers and shit, there is also not one that if say you doing your thing and you got followers and you got traction, there's not one that other people that you are affiliated with can come to and see what other people that you are affiliated with is doing,
right?
By just tapping into what you got going on, and then it's a link to all the other phenomenal shit that you got going on with all the other people that's doing shit in the same space.
Yep, that's right.
Like you and Rife, y'all, like right now, especially with Ken doing right now and what you doing with that building, y'all got the time and the space right now to do some shit where a motherfucker not just from Mansfield, a motherfucker from Ohio would not even be able to do. Because like
true.
Come on, what type of traction is Ohio niggas really getting? Who can a nigga from Ohio who can a nigga from Ohio really get and interview somebody or do some music with that anybody respect from this region? Like we need a lot more respect in our region, man. We need to show niggas that we can stick together and we can collab. Come on now, I'm a little tipsy. Collaborate with each other.
Yeah.
And make shit happen, like for real though, because it's a lot of like y'all brothers got a lot of powerful ideas, bro. Like, but we gotta be aware of that. We're from a spot that big ideas really don't get no traction from. But y'all can be the first ones from this region to get the sort of traction that a motherfucker from New York or LA or Texas would get. Y'all got perfect planning. It's just about putting that shit together.
No doubt. What's your response to that, Ryan?
I think our biggest problem, with people, like when it comes to doing that we have is we get this, we get the ideas, and I'm guilty of this a lot. And a lot of us had this mind state. We get the ideas, we get the motivation, it's something shuts us down. Like, and it may be no support, no love, nobody like wanting to get behind us, and so we like fuck it, you know, it's Mansfield or it's this area, this region, it's the people we dealing with. So we don't even like we just stop.
Right.
But like, and that's what kind of separates good from great. You know what I mean? It could be a good idea, but do you want to be good or do you want to be great? Do you want to you know, make it happen, or do you just want to be like, he had a lot of good potential? You know what I mean? I'm to the point where it's like
And
I know. But I'm listening.
No. I was just gonna say.
Oh yeah.
But I was saying, I think you and
Yeah,
Kenny
for sure.
I think y'all got the perfect motherfucking blueprint. It's just about now linking the two mindsets.
Oh yeah, well, you
Up
know,
with it. Like,
yeah, it definitely, you know, is that's why, you know, good minds think alike, and some, and you know, and a lot of times the blood runs in the same type of genes too, because that's what happens when you connect it. You know what I mean? Saying, you know, me and Kenny run the same blood. You know, so we kind of, you know, yeah,
No doubt.
people think like that. Yeah, for sure.
No
there
doubt.
was a time where you couldn't even get a Cleveland person or a Columbus person. Like, Ohio was not the region for none of this shit. None of it, nothing. For rapping, for nothing. Acting, singing. Like, when it came to looking at Ohio for any of this shit, they like, wait, yeah, we hear them, but yeah, Ohio, what the fuck is, you know, Ohio really, yeah, whatever. Nigga. We on this New York shit, this LA shit, this Texas shit. But I believe y'all right now, I believe timing is perfect, and I believe y'all ideas is perfect for y'all to blow that shit out the water and put us on the map the same way that all these big markets is on the map. Talking about
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Important.
I mean, one element that we had to kind of shed was the immature element. You know what I'm saying? A lot of back in the day, I think a lot of us was hella immature. You know what I'm saying? And like the whole thing would have been better if we could have found a way to come together. You know what I'm saying? I think at this time, you know what I'm saying, us being a little bit older, we have more maturity, and we can kind of see how important it is to do things together. You know what I'm saying? Because Ryan could do his thing on his side, I could do my thing on my side. You know what I'm saying? And it could be so much better if we just found a way to come together and grow shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
And I just want to learn from both of y'all.
Well, hey, we all learning, to be honest.
For sure.
We all learning.
Indeed.
It's the thing about this Sunday dinner shit, this is all Jerry Brown's idea, to be for real. But the fact that
shout out to Brown, man.
Yeah, shout out to Brown for that, because you know what I'm saying? Like he said, this shit is just fun. You know what I'm saying? This shit is fun. And doing music at this age, so on and so forth, is kind of therapeutic if you really love it. You know what I'm saying? We do this shit 'cause this shit is fucking therapy. But Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, Brown get on here because this shit is fun to us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The poor man's drink champ. we get on here.
Hey, sometimes we have a little bit too much fun.
Yeah, we definitely.
And we might really know more about music than them niggas, man. We gotta quit, because them niggas be from where they be from. Fuck that, man. I know for a fact I got a better playlist than most niggas from New York or California, man.
Okay.
Like, we know just as much about this shit as them niggas, and we need to let the world know.
No doubt.
You know,
we ain't just some corny niggas sitting around listening to whatever goes on. We throw shit out the window. It's shit we don't like to hear, and we tell our homies, man, we don't want to hear that shit. We got very specific opinions about music and hip hop around this motherfucker, bro. And they need to be aware of that.
No doubt.
We know what the fuck we know what the fuck we talking about now.
No doubt. Shout out to Paris. You know what I'm saying? Paris Davis out there. He watching with us on Facebook. He said, "What up, son?"
Shout out to P.
Eugene Jones in the building. Dion, he watching in YouTube and Facebook land. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be on the show.
Yeah, I was looking for this up. What's up, cuz, man?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with my mans. But he'll slide through once we start arguing, though. I know that much. He's the voice.
Okay.
He's the voice of contention. If me and Jerry agreeing too much, nah, he just gonna cut in with some disagreeing. All right.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh, I wanna let everybody know real quick while I got everybody on here is I'm dropping about 3-4 singles. New singles was up. They coming soon, and so just kind of keep your eyes peeled to all the different pages. And he's been putting in some work lately. He got some new heat coming out, man. It's crazy, but when you talk about, so remember when Kendrick talked about his writer's block? What he went through, like I watched Zuck go through a similar writer's block, and I don't. He literally told me he waited to like the last minute, like a year or two later, finally told me what was his issue. He literally had a writer's block, and like soon as it uplifted, all of a sudden it was like beat after beat, like I just bodied this beat. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I just bodied this beat. I bodied this beat. Check this out. Check this out. It was crazy.
no doubt. Eugene Jones, he wants to invite on to the show. I'm gonna find a way to get you the link, fam. I was just looking through here, but it's gonna be probably in the next 15 minutes or so. So just hold tight, fam. I got you.
No, writer's block is most definitely real, and it's some difficult shit to fight through.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, me, I'm like, man, I'm just sitting around like, I'm sending him beats, got everything ready. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in my engineer mode, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? I get bored because I'm waiting on him. That's pretty much, and so finally when he just got to going, and then it just flowed. You know what I mean? So right now we're in a stage where he's getting ready. He's dropping a lot, and he's got a lot of good ideas. And once he gets his music ideas is really good, and once he gets to going, it gets to drop, and it's fun to record it. You know what I mean? Because he's got a really good quality vocal voice, to record.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I seen you had posted some of the content y'all was putting together with Zuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how old some of us get, man. It's just that fucking talent is just pure, son. Zuck is one of the dopest.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get him on here. Especially that because I think that was a good follow-up to VAR. We have VAR on here. You know what I'm saying? And that was
the VAR, man.
Yeah, no doubt. They came through, you know what I'm saying? And like Reese came, Katie came in support. And I was like, yo, that ended up being a dope show because even though I only thought we was gonna get VAR, but somehow the rest of them showed up. And I was thinking that same thing, like, okay, if we follow that up with Zuck and then we get Ryan and the rest of the crew to come, that's how I was trying to do it, but it's not too late. It's not too late.
We'll get it together, man. You know what? That brings back so many memories. Just, I mean, when we was young and really at it, like in Mansfield, we was going at it like Cash Money and Rough Ride. Like we was wild out here. We was, I mean, for real. Like us in 219, we would be. I had
whatever you want to eat.
My young guys, Chuck and Kai at the time will be pulling up on them at parks and battling them in front of everybody, and they was hungry. It was crazy, and they come back.
Hey, VAR mentioned that too. VAR mentioned that.
It was wild, man, and it was them, man. You know what I mean? It was because Chuck and Kai they were back in that hungry Rockefeller, studio. I put my money on them. Like they were back in that days. Like, so they was hungry. Like just sit there and freestyle and whatever. So I loved it, man. You know what I mean? And same with them. They all are natural talents. Kai cuts hair, but Kai is probably one of the best bar for bar. You know what I mean? Just flowers. You know what I mean? There. Chuck is the same thing. My man with Chuck, my thing with Chuck, I got, you know what I mean? Chuck did a lot of time. Chuck you know what I mean, he did a lot of time, and I wish he could get some of that time back,
Mm.
and because musically he is talented, you know what I'm saying. But still, you know, he still got it
No doubt, no doubt.
for sure.
Hey, Craig, you got your camera cleared, but if you turn it sideways, you get the wide angle, fam. There you go. There you go. Yep. So, man, yeah, definitely. We definitely got to put a show together, but I'm gonna put it on you though, fam, because you know what I'm
For
saying.
sure,
You got all their connects and whatnot. You know what I'm
for
saying.
sure, man, for sure. There's no
Pick
problem.
pick a day we can get the whole up north. You know what I'm saying. Crew
Yeah,
together, man, so we can
yeah, oh
relive them
yeah,
glory days.
yeah, oh yeah. We definitely can do that, man. That sounds great. I could always summon the guys up that for some reason is when I can group them all. I'm about the only one who can still group them back up for some odd reason. They'll still answer that call.
That's dope. That's dope. That's kind of like how Earl Jefferson did. He got the Ruthless Villains all together for us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
And they
all.
came through. That was the most viewed show that we had was the Ruthless Villains.
Yeah, yeah,
So there's a
that's
lot of
all.
history. We went through a lot of history with that one. But yeah, that's fire, fam. That's fire.
Yeah.
Jay Brown, what you want to add, fam?
All right, hey, Ryan. So let me ask you this: out of this new generation of hip hop, man, who you feeling right now?
Look, man. Every morning on my way to work, I got KD3 playing.
Mm.
It's
For
KD3 that's
sure.
playing. It's, I mean, what you know, and I bumped the Drake. I got the Drake in 21. A Boogie with the hoodie. I listen to him. Ugh. It's after that it gets slim, man. I mean, Meek Mill always. Um,
You
you
got
know,
Grizel, you got Griselda in
oh,
your
of
rotation.
course I got Griselda, man. Of course, you know what I mean.
Hey,
You
what
know
y'all
what?
think about that Johnny P's Cadillac? Y'all honest opinion, like did he actually shit on him, or was that just like, he was he was outdone by somebody he should have been outdone by? I don't think dude did that bad on the song, but they say J. Cole just shitted on him completely. Oh, not Benny the Butcher. Yeah, Benny the Butcher and J. Cole.
Hmm.
I
Uh,
know what
They
joint
say
you talk about. I
they say
think
Benny
Benny,
got shitted on.
not necessarily. I mean, Benny's verse was
I
fire
don't.
too, but that is
His
J
verse was
Cole
fire to
though.
me too.
yeah, for sure.
Right. See, that's what I said. Come on, man. We talk about J. Cole. Like, it
Yeah,
don't matter who the fuck the other nigga was. We talking about Cole now. What do
you
we
know,
really expect?
my thing is like when it comes down to a lot of the newer hip hop, it's like the generation like the top five has evolved from it went from when we were younger. You had your Biggie, Jay Z, Nas, Pac, X. You know what I mean? I always throw M in there. I'm sorry for those who don't like it, but M's up there for when we come to that.
I got a question.
I
I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all.
for
I got a
sure.
question for y'all. Um, Me personally, I
Uh,
put when I categorize shit, I put like best rapper and best
okay,
rhymer. Those are two different things to me.
okay,
Best
Explain
rapper,
explain that one.
because best rapper, like some of the best rappers, I think are like Ice Cube, Scarface, like rappers, like
okay.
just talking a bunch of street shit, but melodically with a little bit of sense to it. But rhymers, when I say who's the best rhymer, I put niggas like Pun
Okay.
above everybody when it comes to rhyming, because most when it comes to most rhymers, you're gonna you're gonna make that last word in that sentence match the last word in that sentence. But
Hmm.
Big Pun sort of made every word in the whole sentence rhyme with every word in the next sentence. Like he
So,
didn't just say a sentence and the last word sounded like the last word in the next sentence. He would say a whole bar in every single word in the bar.
But no, you know, pun is part of that Cool G rap tree.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely. Yeah, he definitely is.
So, but like now, you got Cole. Well, you got first of all, Kendrick Lamar is definitely one of the dopest in the newer breed right now. You got Kendrick Cole. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I mean, Kendrick Cole. Who else is in this new top five, fellas?
I would throw Lucas in there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Even
Got those
even
guys.
it, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't listen to a lot of Jordan Lucas music, but I mean, dude is ill as shit. So I get that to him.
So
Y'all know that's my guy, so
Yeah, that's what.
Jordan- Yeah.
I rock with him. Benny the Butcher, you know what I'm saying? He's dope. Who else I gotta give it to? It's this new dude I just got hip to. Well, he ain't new. He's new to me. I'm just getting hip to him. But his name is Picasso.
I heard of him. Yeah.
He's fire, son. He's fire. He has a lot of followers, but everybody I talk to, it's not a lot of people that know him.
Exactly.
But he's
I
fire.
ain't hip to him. How'd you get hip to him? Where's he from?
I don't know. I don't know where he's from, but co-worker of mine, you know what I'm saying, put him on. He what was he? He was on Jordan Lucas radio when I was coming to work. So I was playing it at work, and the white dude told me about him, so on and so forth, gave me his background. I started looking up his music, and dude is fire. But his name is Hobson. Hobson is his name. The
Hobson,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
Hobson.
Oh yeah. I'm hip to.
So that's I got them mixed up. The song is called
Yeah, I'm hip to do Hobson
Yeah, he's fire.
for sure.
He be wearing like the contacts with the funny eyes and shit. And
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. Hobson can go.
Yep. Eugene said, what about Schoolboy Q?
Yeah. I would listen to some Q, man. He all right.
Yep. Big Crit.
A classic songwriter, a dope lyricist, a solid song coordinator. Yeah, he
I remember I had one of Big Chris' first albums. I ain't listened to him in a minute, but that one first album I had some years ago, that shit used to get a lot of spin with me.
You couldn't be no farther south and still be as hip hop as he is.
Mm.
You couldn't be no farther south. He from Mississippi, and he still spit it like he could spit that shit like he from the Bronx or Brooklyn. Like you couldn't get no further south and still find pure hip hop than Big Crit.
No doubt. No doubt. Maurice Carter. Shout out to Maurice, you know what I'm saying, watching with us. Maurice said Sunday combo. What's the topic? What's the topics we're gonna be rocking with today? You know what I'm saying? I started it
Go
off.
ahead and pull them up.
All right, I had started it off talking about the Wu-Tang saga before Ryan had came in, so we could slide past that one. But I had another Wu-Tang question for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And honest opinions on this one. Does ODB's son as his replacement work?
It does to me.
It does to you. Explain why that works.
I mean, shit. How is it not working? I mean, dude, as far as I'm concerned, he's pulling it off.
What hold on, right? What do you mean by
So that guy we've been seeing ain't his son?
Yeah, it is.
It's a son. That's his son,
okay.
but it's not.
Yeah.
Guy that's been playing it.
No, the dude that's playing him is not his son.
So you mean
Well, then what was the question then?
I'm talking about does ODB's son as his replacement? You know, they took ODB since he passed away. They put his son. He called himself Young Dirty Bastard.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see what you're
He
saying.
looked
All
just
right.
like it. He looked just like it. But the other nigga was doing a hell of a part. So it seemed political.
the saga dude is the dude. I mean, the dude that's playing the little role, that's
Yeah,
the guy.
So Ken, you're asking, does it work in terms of him replacing ODB in the group?
In the actual group. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't think. No, I mean, I don't think you can ever replace ODB.
Right.
I mean, it's a good, it's a cool gesture, you know, to bring his son in. But no, he ain't never going to replace ODB.
It's a very cool gesture, but then too, when ODB's lyrics, because I've seen some of the concerts they did on YouTube, when his son comes in and does ODB's lyrics, it's like, okay, yeah, it's karaoke, but it's still something missing because it's not ODB. You know what I mean? And he can try to act like, he can try to, you know what I'm saying, get an ODB persona, so on and so forth, but it's not the same, in my opinion.
I think it's super. So you saying like you seen some of the concerts and performances where they bring his son out and he
Right.
ODB lines.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's fire. That's I have never thought of no one doing that. I mean, like Big Pun, Fat Joe never done nothing similar to that. I think that's a fire concept, bro. Okay. I didn't know that was going on, by the way.
Oh yeah. They've been doing that for a minute. And
Yeah, I didn't see him have interviews with his son, with the group.
yeah.
Okay.
So that works for y'all though.
Me, yeah, I think that's dope.
Ryan, what's your take on that?
Me, thank you.
I don't think he. I mean, they call him. I think I heard Meth in an interview that referred to him as Lil Dirty, in a conversation they was having. I mean, I definitely think the concept is dope, but will he ever be able to fit into the whole appeal of what Old Dirty was to Wu-Tang? No. But I mean, I think it's a dope dedication to him to have his son be a part of the unit. You know what I mean? Always to let him know that the legacy of Old Dirty won't die. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Ryan. That concept dope.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's dope.
Hey, Paris, I shot you the link, fam. You got to check your messenger. Check messenger. I shot you the link a while ago. All right. So, hold on. Somebody got some water running. Oh, that's Jinx. Okay. All right. So what we got next on the menu? All right. This is one of Hop's questions. Can artists that rap about ghost spirits and afterlife and anything other than street life still have a successful career in hip hop? That's a mouthful right there,
man.
But artists that raps about ghosts, spirits, the afterlife, and anything other than street life still have a successful career in hip hop.
My answer to that would be yes.
Okay, elaborate on that.
I mean, because you have to define what you're considering success. I mean, you have artists that have successful careers independently all the time, but they may not be mainstream successful.
Okay.
But so they have enough. They have enough success that they are doing what they love to do and making a life out of it. So making a career out of it and making a living out of it.
Give me an example of somebody rapping.
Oh, the example to me would be like Tech Nine.
Okay.
That ain't
like Tech Nine ain't big on a commercial standard, but Tech Nine independently, he's made a life out of doing what he loves.
Okay. Yeah, that was dope, Brown. Because I also didn't know where you was going.
I'm just saying he ain't working a job. He's making a living doing what he loves to do, and has for a while now.
No doubt. All right, Dan. I'm gonna let Ryan answer. What you got with that, Ryan?
I think it's an audience for everything. You know, it's an audience just like you said. Tech Nine, he do that same type of music, and he got his audience because he got his whole label unit called Strange Music, and so it's an audience for that actual genre of music that all speak to that type of style. Afterlife, strength, like crazy shit in my, like all that. And so it's an audience for it. So getting all that audience and being able to have that type of following, that's success for them. So I mean, they could be, and Tech Nine is successful. You know what I mean? And like you said, in their way. So it's definitely a lane for it.
No doubt. No doubt. Go ahead, Dion.
Man, listen, I didn't know where the question was going at first.
Uh-huh.
So I really needed Brown, and thank you, Ryan, for what you said. I had no example of anyone that was on that level, but I'm glad. I just agree with everything Brown and Ryan said. Yes. And I think I hit on this last week, right, when I said that you don't rap for new fans, you rap for the fans that you already got.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that hits kind of right around what Hop's question was.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I would say, that question puts me in the mind of, you remember the song that and shout out to Paris in the building, Droopy.
What up, PD?
Good to
What
see
up?
you.
What's going on?
But y'all remember the song that Bone Thugs and Harmony did, the Ouija board shit?
Yeah, they're Mr. Weezy for sure.
They're Mr. Ouija, shit like that. That's what this question kind of reminded me of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I wanted to stay away from that, even though it was rocking, you know what I'm saying, from a music standpoint. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to back away from that because it felt like something that was demonically attached to it. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, Bone actually had commercial success with that album.
They really did. They really did.
Yeah.
But remember when they first came out, they was labeled as a satanic group.
Yeah,
I do remember.
Labeled as a satanic rap group when they first came out.
No, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why Paris and Jinx dropped out. You know what I'm saying they got the link, they can come back in. But yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like there's a niche for everybody, so you can be successful in that arena. But it's just like every other conversation when you have the major record executives pining for street life. You know what I'm saying? That street conversation, the selling drugs, the killing, and the whole business, and that's what they want to promote. Then I think that ghost of spiritual rhyme kind of falls to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? Behind what the corporate entities or the machine want to push. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. I mean, I'm no expert. But yeah. That's a crazy ass question. Let me see. Y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's
Go
do
for it.
All right. The next one is freedom of expression. All right. Hop said, hip hop is supposed to be complete freedom of expression. Why do we censor ourselves, allow ourselves to be censored, and why do we censor others? I'm gonna start with Jerry on that one.
Well, that one kind of loses me because who's being censored right now?
I mean,
Will we lean more toward the
when we-
YSL movement?
When we
with this
say,
one?
yeah, the YSL situation, the with the Ricos and all of that, then you got Kanye West and that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? You ain't allowed to say this or that. You know what I'm saying?
Babies.
Remember, Ice Cube got a flag for saying, "And you let this Jew mess up my crew," and that whole
Right, but and that came years later because I don't remember all that fuss being around that back when he first came out with that. Or maybe I was just too young to pay attention to it.
No, they
No,
brought it
Brown,
out
you
in
know
the
what
movie. They brought it out in the Straight Outta Compton. know what I'm
Brown,
saying?
you remember
The
they
backlash.
started putting parental advisory labels on everything. Did.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
that was like the worst thing that happened. You know what I mean? They still sold it, but they just slapped that title on that puppy.
Right.
I mean, I don't. Okay, how can I say this? No, and we've touched on this subject. No, I don't agree with them being able to use rap lyrics in court cases and shit like that as evidence, unless it's some direct, specific shit where I break a situation down that fits that crime perfectly.
Right.
And I tell the day and the time that I did the shit.
Okay. Well, just to piggyback off of another question that Hop had asked, because it kind of goes with this. He asked the question, what topics in hip hop are taboo to rap about? You know what I'm saying? There's certain things like when you had the Macklemore come out with the whole, you know what I'm saying, hip hop is anti-gay and the whole this and that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of topics now that won't nobody touch. You think that's a hit or a strike against freedom of expression, you know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech, so on and so forth when it comes to lyrics.
I mean, shit.
Eminem could damn near say anything he wanted to say and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's certain shit that, you know what I'm saying, we ain't allowed to say. And if we really want our music to be put out there, we got to kind of censor ourselves.
I mean, when you got a little Nas X finding the success that he found, I don't necessarily know if that's the case anymore.
To me, it can't be.
It depends. It depends though. If there's a certain agenda that they want to push, you know what I'm saying? Like they wanted to push that homosexual. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
No, they shoving it. They ain't trying. They shoving it.
Exactly.
Man.
So in that case, that was their goal in the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the man.
That doesn't lend anything to freedom of expression, you know what I mean, to a degree, because that's kind of what they wanted to push in the first place. But then when you talk about black liberation, black people standing together, starting businesses together, buying from each other, so on and so forth, like other communities do, they don't want to push that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to push that. So a lot of people, since they know that's not going to get pushed, don't rap about it.
They lose control.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
let's actually guess, man.
Yeah. I wanna let Ryan weigh in on that.
So when I think when we first started coming out rapping, when hip hop really first started taking over, everything we said was taken in and embraced, right? They embraced everything we did, and we became the culture, and we couldn't do no wrong. Everybody wanted to embody hip hop. How we look, how we dress, how we walk, how we talk, the subjects we talked about. It was hood. It was everybody wanted to talk hood, talk like this. It was a movement, right? And so it went from that. And back then, we could talk about whatever we wanted to talk about, and nobody said a word. But all of a sudden, once pretty much it got into everybody's hands, hip hop did, and all of a sudden it became the voice of the everything, not just our culture, but all of the culture. All of a sudden it got monopolized and they put it in a box. Now they said, okay,
it was a tsunami.
Yeah, exactly. It got censored. Like, since we got full hold of this now and it represents everything, now let's put it in the box and let's censor what hip hop can do and can say. And that's where we're at now. And it's based on what we do is based on the new agenda. So now it's like we don't talk about gay stuff. Don't say nothing gay and no rapping, because that's not the agenda. So put that in the box. Don't you dare say nothing about anything wrong about gayness. You can rap about being gay. Exactly. You know what I mean? You can rap about being gay. You could be a gay rapper and go right, because that's the agenda we own. So don't you dare talk about nothing crazy about it, you know, and because that's what we're against. I mean, and then far as the, you know what I mean, far as what we talk about and them using stuff against us in the courts, first off, that's us we got to take responsibility ourselves too, fellas. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hip hop, like, I mean, and we also got to understand, we got to take the elements of the streets and the entertainment, and we got to distinguish between the two. Like, first off, like, it ain't that serious. You know what I mean? It's like, it ain't that. I ain't telling nobody no crazy stuff I did yesterday or somebody did and put it on wax just for some, I ain't, this, because they using that, you know.
I don't mean to cut you off, Ryan, but you know, we in the season of clout.
For sure. Talk about it.
Yeah, bring it out.
Everybody want to establish themselves in a certain category. The category right now is toughness.
Yeah.
It's not with your fists. It's with these guns.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know that's where everybody at. They want to be the toughest sounding, toughest showing. They can be soft as butter, but to get that clout, get everybody to watch, they'll do whatever.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Told y'all what's up, though. They being tough with persons, bro. They being tough wearing purses, bro. This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
For sure.
With painted fingernails and everything.
All that.
This ain't what I remember, man. This ain't the hip hop we grew up on. Go ahead.
No, somebody got volume too high on the podcast.
Mine. I'm sorry, probably me.
Yeah. Turn your volume down. Yep.
Some more?
Yeah, we can still hear the echoing.
What about now?
No, you sound good now.
Am I good now?
Yep. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, this stuff is weird to me, man, my brothers. This is I'm glad that all of us is on here because we all see it. We all recognize it. Does that mean now?
Yep.
Right.
All right, so
it's super weird, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I seen this show about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I ran across it on YouTube, and it was this dude, and he was breaking down these lyrics in these Chicago drill rappers. Because like a lot of the niggas have their own internal beef within that city, right? We don't really recognize it because I know most of us on here ain't got drill rap in our rotation every day. But he was breaking down these lyrics. And man, you would be surprised. You would be surprised how specific some of these niggas be in their lyrics, man.
Okay, so
I mean, you would like somebody would have to break it down to us because we don't follow the lingo and shit, so we don't really understand what we're listening to.
Right.
Plus, we ain't from Chicago, so we don't really understand what's happening within that internal scene. But this kid was breaking his lyrics down between these internal beefs of these different Chicago artists, and you would be shocked as hell as how specific some of these niggas be talking about internal beefs, niggas getting shot, smoking on niggas. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Since you say that, Brown, has your position changed on that YSL situation?
Oh, that's a good question, right?
No, I didn't hear it. What did you ask?
I said since you understand now how specific these rappers are talking, has your position changed on that YSL?
No, my position still doesn't change. I mean,
so it's specific as hell. And
well, no, and I said in the beginning, if a motherfucker is that specific to where the courts can draw a straight line between a particular crime and a particular rap, then shit, that would be on the rapper.
Okay.
When I say straight line, I'm talking about there ain't nothing subjective about it. It's all objective.
Got you.
It's all factual. You can draw a straight line and connect two opposing dots between the crime and that rap.
Yeah, and then to spot you on what you're saying, you did say when we was talking about that YSL, you did say that the lyrics that she was picking out and was using was general and basic and
yes, the shit that I heard that she was picking out in that case was bullshit. Because it was just a generalized rap that any goddamn rapper can say.
Right. But what they talking about is way more specific.
No, some of this shit it was just shocking. Just how specific some of these niggas would be about their internal beefs in that city.
Damn, son. Damn. All right, we that's a good ass topic. We've been on that one for a minute. Let's get on to the next one. Droopy, you got your mic situation situated?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You sound good. All right. So the next question, when mentioning,
right.
Yeah, you wonderful. It says, when mentioning the qualities of a great rapper, why doesn't intelligence and reasoning rank as high as the ability to sell and make money? I think that's a dope ass question, Hassan. Hassan be coming with them dope ass questions, fam. Shout out to Hop.
Who going first? It's on me.
You can if you want to. You can take it.
All right. Well, see, it's all about what they're trying to push or what they're trying to hear. Whatever is making the most money is where they're pushing to. They don't care about your intelligence, your ability to make the lyrics sound a certain way. Nowadays, it's mostly beat.
Thank you.
Because you can put a fire ass beat on and have somebody mumble some crazy mess over it. That sounds pretty decent to what everybody else doing, and they'll be on it.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to, like, spit no real talk unless you're trying to tell a little story about something that happened in the hood or something happened yesterday, something that'll get their attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
When it comes to the older rappers, I mean, that's what we were based on. Most of them were based on lyrics.
Okay.
Telling a story,
I remember. I remember when
exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. I remember when Keith Murray first came out and he was talking about how he went to college, you know what I'm saying? And to be truthfully frank, weed is knowledge because it makes me think, so on and so forth. Yeah. Like the big words he was using, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, started biting that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like that fad just washed away. You know what I'm saying? Like when Redman was like, to all you niggas with that big vocabulary in your sentence, I don't need that shit to pay my rent with. You know what I mean? It was like that whole thing. Everybody was biting that Keith Murray intelligence sound, so on and so forth. And then it kind of like faded to the gunplay. If you weren't talking about gunplay, so on and so forth. And that whole conversation kind of reminds me of that beef with Keith Murray and Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? Prodigy was like, we don't want to hear that shit. We want to hear that street shit, this, that, and the third. So I think that's the same reality now when it comes to the qualities of a great rapper. To me, I think the qualities of a great rapper does involve his intelligence and his reasoning, so on and so forth. Because I would put Jerry in that category. Jerry's smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he lets you know his intelligence level, you know what I'm saying, when he's coming on the track. He give you some double, triple entendres that you ain't even thought about. And for somebody to come with that element of rhyme, they gotta have some type of intelligence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's very intelligent for a person to be able to copy what somebody else is doing, and then just because they got more popularity and fame, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a dummy role. And I will, even though Drake is a, you know what I'm saying, he has a dope ghostwriter or whatever, but he be putting some shit together. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things that I noticed that Drake does, he'll take something that a new up and coming artist is doing, and he'll do the exact same thing and get more play for it because he's more popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead,
they got that from Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
So, you know, Jay-Z, when Jay-Z first came out, when Reasonable Doubt first came out, like, actually, I didn't know about, well, you know, I did listen to him on the Can I Get Open joint. But when Reasonable Doubt came out and the Politics as Usual and Can't Stop the Hustle, I'm listening to him. I'm like, man, who is this nigga with these political ass dope dealing rhymes? Like, this cat was talking very like catchy, like Wall Street type. Oh, it was just
Biggie Smalls.
Exactly. There you go. And it was, you know, it was. But to me, it was. I had never heard Jazzo before I heard Jay-Z. But I heard Biggie. You know what I mean? And but Jay-Z was just more. To me, I always said political. Because his sound was like a more of a boardroom rapper. He always sounded earlier. He sounded like a boardroom rapper to me. Like a cat like he'll do a PowerPoint while rapping. That's how he always sound like. I'm like, damn, he breaking stuff down. You know what I mean? And it's just real strategic, like his thought patterns was. And I later on learned that that's why Jay-Z's brain is kind of wired different. How he rhymes, how he thinks. It's just he's wild with it. You know? Is that, you know? And go ahead.
Go ahead. Cuz, listen. You keep speaking that real, man. Keep going, bro.
You know,
keep going.
You know what I mean? And so, and that's what it is about Jay-Z, and that's what. So, like, he's very intelligent. Jay is very intelligent. Big was another one. These cats, all these cats was very smart, and they were able to interpret their environments in different manners. Like DMX was different. Like, you know, so when we talk about rappers, like, let's talk about some of these people like that, because these cats were smart and they come from the craziest environment, but you could tell the way they worked their pens. They thought it wasn't just about money and what's about, they wasn't slaves to the record labels and I'm gonna give you what's gonna sell. They really gave you what was really going on out there. Like Big was one of the best, in my opinion, Big was a storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
And Big was dope. You know what I mean? And like I'm looking at the pictures right now, like 50's mind. If you first of all, you see 50 on 50 Runs TV right now. That's 50's brain y'all seeing every week. We all watch Power, BMF. That's that man's brain. 50, and you know what? He come from that. Ain't nothing fake. Like, I mean, y'all see the backstory. Right. 50 backstory is official.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He really
goes back to the sponge.
You know, I mean, and if you notice the thing about a lot of those rappers, like right now, we can really say about some of these people's backstories that, like, you notice how they don't really glorify a lot of this stuff. Like, they try, like people like 50, Jay-Z, like they glad to be on that other side wearing a suit. You know what I'm saying? Like they glad to be flexing their intelligence and being out of that other side. And so, you know what I mean? And that's what I think when we talk about the qualities, you know what I'm saying? So when you talk about top 5 and the best qualities about that, let's talk about the quality of the people who come from the gutter that came up in this game, but managed to get themselves on the other end by using their smarts. That's what I'm saying.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's dope.
All right, Jerry, it's on you, fam.
I mean, intelligence is as far as my list go, and you have to understand, I don't pay attention to most other people's lists, but intelligence and reasoning has always played a part in how, you know, I rank my MCs, because if you don't sound like you got some intelligence, I'm probably not going to be listening to you on a regular basis to begin with.
Okay. That's fair.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, all my favorite rappers, I know they got some intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're my favorite rappers.
Right.
So it's just like we talked about the other week. Like you know, there was all this huff and puff about, you know, this Billboard Top 50. Well, who gives a fuck? I mean, what do you expect a Billboard Top 50 to look like? It ain't gonna look like your personal top 50. It ain't supposed. It's not supposed to look like your personal top 50.
Because that's all they shit.
Don't put all the newbies first.
No doubt. All right, so y'all ready to move on? Y'all got some more for this? Y'all got some more nuggets for this one? All right, let's get it.
Enough said.
All right. So if you had one full day to hang out, eat, drink, smoke, socialize, pick the brain of, and hit the studio and record a song with any hip hop artist, who would it be?
So I'm out of this one again, huh?
Let's start from the right. You know what I'm saying? What you got, Droopy?
I'll say E40.
E40?
Wow.
Okay, go ahead, go in on that. Why E40?
You better say it too, nigga.
From the beginning, he's been independent and very intelligent. Because look at him now. He's the biggest entrepreneur right now that's in the industry.
Right.
Next to Ice Cube.
Okay.
I mean, it's just his upbringing. I mean, I'm an E40 fan. And I follow him and his brother G-Shot and Be Legit and Sugar T, the whole clique. I followed them from the beginning to now. And with 40 got his hand in everything. He is so into everything. And he bringing the young people in.
Got you.
So, you know, with that, you know, that's about where I'm at. I'm trying to be at, you know what I'm saying? Hit my hand in some of everything. Like, you know, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. But watching this man, you know, he he done it. And still doing it.
No
Come
doubt.
on, he got Goon with the Spoon. He's making ice cream, all kind of shit right. Then he got drinks on the label. You know what I'm saying? He got that Earl Stevens Select.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying?
No doubt. I just recently got hip to a song that he did with Joyner Lucas and T.I.
Yes.
That shit
He
was
got tracks with everybody.
yeah. And he still got bars like crazy. He still got them crazy bars, son. So you know what I'm saying? D.I., you ain't out of this, son. You ain't out of
I'm
this.
definitely out of this one.
Why?
Why is that? Why is that?
Because you gonna say
Everybody
Silk
with
the
the wild
Shocker?
shit. Stop the what? Stop
Because
the
you gonna say
wild.
Silk
Bro,
the
y'all know I'm out of it. Listen, I'll tell you why. Because listen though, my brothers, listen to me. It says make a song with them. Everything else I can do. But if you just want me to, you know what I mean, to speak my piece, it always will be Pac, bro.
Pac.
It always will be Pac. I would love to sit next to this man and feel what he was feeling when he said "fuck Miss Dolores Tucker." That goes back to something Ryan said earlier when he said that shit wasn't happening until now. Yeah, Miss Dolores Tucker was on his ass about everything he said. So it always be Pac for me, man.
I got you.
I feel that.
All right, Ryan, what you got with it?
You know, I don't think I would want to make probably not no song, but if it was me, I would like to sit in the studio with a lot of the bigger creators that's responsible for the talent, like the DJ Khaled, the Swiss Beats, the you know, a lot of the executives, the Dr. Dre's, the
you only get to pick one, cuz.
Sit me in the studio with Dre.
For sure.
Yeah, sit me in the studio with Dre because Dre is a jack of all trades. Dre is a composer, and it's like he's just not a beat maker. But Dre is the type of person that align for the best producers in the studio and say, "Give me this, give me this, give me this," and he'll line the artists up and say, "I want this, and I need this out of you, and I need these vocals," and he'll put a hit together. That's me.
That's dope.
You know,
that's fine.
Give me that.
Got you. All right, Brown. One full day.
I mean, you already know my answer. I got the man's shirt on. I got the man's shirt on, son. It's got to be Esco. It's got to be Nas. Because I gotta pick his brain about how the fuck he still finds the inspiration at this age that he's at. Because what this man is doing is unprecedented, man. I mean, he ain't just still making music. This man is still making music that fucking matters.
True.
I mean, man, most people would have been lost their creative inspiration by damn near 50 years old, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the man probably still got another couple albums in him with Hit Boy left.
No doubt.
Yeah, because he take breaks.
Huh? Hold on. What do you mean he takes breaks?
He take breaks, man.
He does.
Take breaks.
Everybody takes breaks.
He got gaps. No, he got gaps, bro. Like major gaps. Stop saying that.
Major gaps.
Stop saying like Jane held you down for 10 summers. Stop saying stuff. Damn, he take breaks, bro. He took a 3-year break. Then he drop an album. He take a 4. You know.
Hey, let me say this. So Illmatic came out in '94, right? 94.
Right. For sure.
We just reviewed King's Disease 3. When was it? 2022. We reviewed it on this show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Episode 1. Yep.
Yeah. In 2022, we reviewed KD3. Okay. I want you to listen to how that sounds. The man's debut album was in '94, and here we still are here reviewing his album in 2022.
I mean, so you saying
I want you to just I just want you to listen to the strength.
A year or two off between each album?
What?
Are you saying a year or two off in between each album?
I mean, that was kind of a standard in the era that we grew up in. You would have a year or two between each album.
albums,
Okay.
but not dropping music. Albums, yeah.
So
if I'm hearing this correctly, listen, no, if I'm hearing this correctly, what you're telling me is Nas doesn't have an amazing discography.
Oh,
you won't get that. You won't get that argument out of me. But what I meant to say was, no, I said it right. He took breaks. While everybody was dropping mixtape after mixtape during their time off.
My point.
Your man Jay didn't take a break. Jay didn't take break.
Yeah, he retired. No, I'm not saying that. So listen, but Jay gave you every summer he dropped the album. Nas didn't do that every summer, bro.
Yo, shout out to Still Living. He said I'll go with K Rhino. Y'all up on him. And shout out to my nigga Dion.
What up?
K Rhino.
All right. So
y'all tagging in, man. Keep tagging in.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, do that.
Please hit the like, hit subscription. However you doing it.
That's right. And then
but hold on, Kim. But you ain't answered the question yet because I'm kind of thinking you. I thought you was gonna say AZ.
You know damn well I'm not about to say AZ.
He said AZ last time, bro.
No,
why not?
Because AZ is trash to me, son.
You're crazy.
AZ is trash.
You're crazy.
But anyway,
he
said I got
You're
AZ.
Crazy.
Jerry said I got AZ fucked up. He said I got
Why
AZ.
you say that?
AZ is terrible.
Why you say that, right?
Because to me he's terrible, son. I never liked this style, man. He's a headache. I got to take an ibuprofen if I have to suffer him. Son.
Oh, let me say this then.
We got to get a commercial break. But yeah, go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt y'all, but let me say this then, right?
Go ahead.
Understand this. Always remember this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nas is AZ's protege.
No doubt. But he's still
AZ didn't have the opportunity Nas got.
All right, you agree with this, Brown? You hear this?
I don't understand what he means. What do you mean he didn't have the opportunity?
He had prison stint.
He had what?
He went to jail. He wasn't out constantly being irrelevant like Nas was.
Well, he didn't record an Illmatic either.
We gotta quit hanging our hats on this one goddamn album.
He didn't record Illmatic either.
So you don't like Do or Die?
I love Do or Die. I'm not in no agreement with Kenny. Me and Kenny have been going back and forth about AZ for a minute. No. I think AZ is nice as shit. I love AZ.
So that's what I'm saying. So Do or Die ain't Illmatic?
Hell no. And it ain't. It was written not to me. I mean, that's just my own personal perspective and opinion. True. But it's dope as shit. Do or Die is dope as shit.
No, so can I answer the question so we can move on?
Go ahead.
So my answer would have to be today. It would have to be Joyner Lucas, hands down, Joyner Lucas. And I know y'all tired of me saying Joyner Lucas, but at the end of the day, Joyner Lucas has something that it's a toss up between J. Cole and Joyner Lucas.
Man, you can't do that, man.
No, because there's something yes, I can. But anyway, let me give you my reason.
Tell you why. Tell us why, please.
Now, for one, I say the one reason why I say J. Cole, because I wanna see his motor. He has this motor where he said in an interview where he wakes up every morning and makes sure the first thing he does is roll over, grab his pen, and write 8 bars. That's his discipline every day. You know what I'm saying? Every morning. I wanna pick his brain a little bit to see how he even thinks of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a dope ass discipline. But Joyner Lucas has the ability to out rap anybody with their own style, son. With their own style.
Back to the fun.
Hey, but at the end of the day, his that lyrical shit, and I'm a big fan of that lyrical shit. I really want to see what his exercise is. You know what I'm saying? So to hang out, drink with him. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? But to pick his brain, hit the studio, do a song with him, I'm like, yo, I can see all of that. When I look at all of the songs that he did all the features that he got on his albums, so on and so forth, the TIs, the E40s, you know what I'm saying? Eminem, so on and so forth. I'm like, dude, this dude is crazy nice, son. He's crazy nice. And he's independent. And he's able to do all of this stuff independently. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Yeah.
Next time we get 2 artists too, man. This nigga cheating like a How the hell you gonna get to pick 2? We get to pick 1. You get next question, bro. You be cheating like a motherfucker.
You know what?
How you won them 2 races you won? Head start having ass nigga.
Now for that, I gotta take your shout out off. Anyway,
that's crazy.
Easy the block captain. Easy the block captain. Now, I know we always bring him up, but Hop asked this question. He said, is Easy the block captain hands down the best or the leader of the new school?
I'm not hip.
You're not hip to Easy the block captain?
No.
Ryan, you're not hip to Easy the block captain?
I'm not hip.
It's battle rap, man. It's battle rap, man.
Oh, I gotta bring that new era up there. I
don't watch it all the time. Some of it's crazy.
It's the only nigga we know. You gotta like process of eliminate. So you have to take out Tay Rock. You have to take out you gotta take out Hitman. You gotta take out all them dudes that's been around for a while. It's like
that's the point. That's the question. He's talking about the new era.
Yeah, I just don't know no other new one, Brown, is what I'm saying. Who else is
it? You played the video.
What the nigga he was with?
So you throw like Geechee Gotti and who else was on that song?
Geechee,
Troy,
Tay Rock.
No, but take Tay Rock out of it. I'm talking about there was another remix, and it was the one that I kept telling you. Old boy had the dopest verse on. What's the dude's name?
It ain't the one I shared.
I think it was the one you shared. Somebody shared it. It was a remix.
He shared the say it with your chest. Say it with your chest video.
Say it with your chest.
So it was Geechee Gotti, and it was the one dude. What is his name? His name is something Ave.
Boy.
You know what I'm talking about, Kenny.
Yeah, I can't call his name. I'm gonna pull it up though.
Yeah, pull it up, bro. We look terrible.
Because he had, in my opinion, the dopest verse on there.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up. Stop that.
I need to know who his competition is then, if we saying it that way, because.
Right.
I mean, Easy then battled most of all them top tier niggas at this point.
Okay.
I'm not taking nothing away from his.
All right, well,
when I'm saying it, who is his competition then? I mean, who else coming up in the news crew?
Everybody
pull names out my hat, bro. Like I don't.
Okay.
Can't think of nobody else. So yeah, hands down, give it to him.
I'm finna let it fly. See, everybody mute your mics real quick. Mute your mics.
For sure.
Fucked up now. I know what's going on. Hey. You want a pair, still want a pair, not for one a pair. Body parts everywhere, some was here, some are there. You unaware, vest on, you gon' put me underwear. All I wanna hear is what size shirt your baby mother wear.
In the trenches, and hell nah, you ain't coming there. Damn why I shoot the crib up, he had his son in there. Tell her turn your favorite outfit to some summer wear. Have your face on some t-shirts that your mother wear.
Fuck a couple shots, I'll probably bring 100 there. Then send your mama your blood back in some Tupperware. Ain't no better feeling than catch her op when he unaware. Your bitch call me the pipeline, she need plumbing there.
You know I don't fucking care, line you up like I'm cutting hair. Pop the trunk, you get stuffed in there with no fucking air. Pull strings like a puppeteer. Have my youngin' get up close range like Tampa Bay. Top shelf gun up there, 12 baggies, it's a ton up there. Hope you said bye to your family if you come in here. Niggas scared, 2 jaws come in pairs. Got his folks running scared. Track runs only come if money there.
Get your feelings hurt, I put you in a hearse. Get sent to church, I peel half this 30 like I split
I was a sinner first, God forgive, I put in plenty work. I never snitched, they had to kill me first. Seen mama's cry when that semi burst.
In the kitchen whipping the pot, put my wrist to work. Book bag, hold a pound, it's that different work. Remember holding my first gun, like how this shit to work. First nigga ain't hit his head, but I ain't miss a show.
Hey, rock for that big cat, we aiming at they fitted first. Swamp said Tupperware, let's see if niggas little work. Do you bad? Cold as Minnesota on December 1st. Leave them on the corner leaking and needed some dental work.
I came from the dirt and I seen so much work that I ain't know it would work. I came from the bottom though. Once your man book one phrase, nigga, I don't know. If it don't feel right, stand on it, gotta go.
Dominoes, I catch your body in designer clothes. Trap house cooking like Papados. Really with the drama though. Man, I'll bring it to your mama though. Knock, knock, then I let the llama blow.
Soldiers leaping out of the chopper yelling Geronimo. I give a nigga a busy schedule. It's your time to go. Nigga came out of the swamp. It ain't no drowning. Hold a thermostat and hang out the window. I change the climate on him.
Gang bang, Geechee throw it up, I got the vomit flow. Block jumping, jump out, fiends yell Geronimo. Jack boys stripping niggas, putting niggas on the pole. Grade A, my weed and my daughter made the honor roll.
Nigga, this the gangland. Them bullets give a nigga spray tans. Hollows hit his knees, made him break dance. Nigga, I don't shake hands, cause I leave a nigga shot. Easy, hurry up and spin the fucking block.
Mr. Spin your block. OT drop off, Airbnb, call me Mr. Richard Spot. That be running to the Glock, strap gunning for the ops. I'm the charger, you decide, plug me in the knot.
Yeah. We back active again. Shout out to Tay-Rock, fucking with the new era. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Yo.
What's up, bro?
I'm a fan of the premise. Go ahead, bro.
So I'm you know me, I say Easy to Block Captain just because I don't think, and I'm just going off the sample size that I've seen, not based off that song. But I think he's the only I think he's the only one out of his class that has seen damn near just about every top tier nigga. Like this nigga's already battled K Shine, he's battled Goods, he's battled Averb. Like I don't think Swamp and you could and correct me on this, Ken. I mean, Geechee Gotti, has he seen all these top tier niggas before?
Hell no.
My bad.
I don't think he got up there.
I think he has not back to back like Easy has.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Easy went to war.
When Geechee was flaming up, they had him going against everybody. You know what I'm saying? They had him going against Hitman Holla. Well, he destroyed Charlie Clips. He basically destroyed everybody except for Mook. Mook gave him the business. You know
and it's crazy because Geechee Gotti, it's like a blurry line because like I knew about Geechee Gotti way before I knew about Easy to Block Captain. So it's kind of hard for me to put them in the same class.
I learned about Geechee Gotti when I seen his battle versus Head Ice. And I thought, you know what I'm saying? I had never heard of Geechee. And this young man was giving Head Ice the business. And I couldn't understand. Like Head Ice, I think, choked in his third because he was getting that work from Geechee. And I was like, yo, this dude gonna be nice. Then after that, he started battling up. And I was like, yo, matter of fact, he even won champion of the year. That year. He won champion of the year after DNA had won it the year before. So, you know what I'm saying? Geechee was doing his thing. He came up, he battled who else did he? Oh, Loaded Lux. Some people say
Lux off this platform, man.
Some people say he 30. Some people say he 30 loaded.
No, he didn't.
We gotta get Lux.
I said some people say.
No, I didn't say you personally. I said we.
No, I was talking about Jerry. Jerry said no, he didn't. But
so I mean, if my answer to that question, I would just have to go with Easy, just because that's the sample size. That's the sample size I got to go off of.
Yeah, and it helps his case the way he just did Hitman Holla.
Man,
I knew he was gonna give Hitman the business.
But I still want to see the whole battle between him and K Shine though. I still haven't caught that whole thing yet.
I can't find it. I've been trying to find it.
Hey, bro,
I feel Cassidy gave Hitman the business.
I thought so too.
What?
I thought so too. I thought Cassidy gave Hitman the business.
You three niggas. Hey, Ryan, where you at, man?
Look, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Hitman is the shit, but On the cover of those, I think Cassidy gave him the business.
Man,
Hitman fell off, son.
Y'all just
Hitman pretty tight though.
Hitman fell off, yo.
But I will say this: in 2016, I ain't never seen nobody going to run like I seen Tay-Rock going to run that year. That nigga slaughtered. He ran through niggas for a whole goddamn year.
That's what Easy trying to do though. That's what Easy trying to do.
For a whole year, that nigga slaughtered every nigga that came in front of him.
I think if Easy is
I'm talking about Tay-Rock, yes. Tay-Rock, that 2016 run, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
No doubt. Because he was giving niggas the business. But then when he gave Hollow the Don that business with the seatbelt,
yes. Yeah, another cut.
Hey,
he was gone.
You right. You should have started off with that.
But I think Easy the block captain would be wise to hit up everybody he can and steer away from Tay-Rock.
You can't duck the punches.
He's gonna have to set that up. He's gonna have to hit up everybody, save Tay-Rock for last, and then make a buku amount of money off that shit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You saying from the business aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I always wondered how that business works. Like, how much do them niggas really get paid for the battle?
Them niggas getting paid big money now.
They should be.
Because I remember them arguing about $5,000 to them arguing about $100,000.
$1,000, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, when it's a young tier versus a top tier, like when Easy battled K-Shine, like how does that shit split?
I don't know. We need to get Smack and Beasley on the fucking line. Find that.
Yeah,
shit.
we need to get them on the line.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to the next question real quick. Next question is still dealing with Easy, because this is hot shit. Would Easy the block captain versus Loaded Lux or Serious Jones even be considered in the future? Why or why not? I would say yes. It has to. It has to
be.
He has to go through them.
He has to go through Loaded Lux. I don't think it ain't necessary for Serious Jones, but he has to go through Loaded Lux.
Yeah, you're right. Shout out Joe Love. Joe Love. He said, "What's up, fans?"
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. If you consider the run that Easy is on now, seeing all of these top tier dudes, he has to go through them to complete his run. To be honest, I think that's the only logical. That's the only logical choice.
Yeah, for sure.
Like True said, ain't duck the punches.
No doubt.
You can't dodge.
You definitely got to see Loaded Lux.
Go ahead, fam.
You definitely got to see Loaded Lux before it's over with, because I think Loaded Lux deserves that, because he did Loaded Lux and kind of been through the ranks, man. In my opinion,
he done been through all the ranks, all of them.
Yeah, he was a champion one time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So,
but what I'm saying is,
you got to come through.
Okay,
what are you saying,
I get y'all premise. I get y'all premise with it. So in order to get to Ali, you got to fight Foreman and Frazier and them guys. I get it. But
I mean, no. That's not what we're saying, because Loaded Lux is like Ali.
No, you don't. Then you don't.
He is like Loaded Lux is like Ali of this shit.
I would have gave him that 5 years ago.
Right.
You don't. Okay.
That type of.
I get.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I get that to you. I get that much to you. But he's still somebody you got to see if you want to be considered the best.
He's still relevant.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. But this ain't making an album. This is battle rap this is hip hop at its core, right?
This is if I want to be considered the best, this is something I need on my resume. This is a win I need. This is a win I need on my resume. I need to be able to say that I bodied fucking Loaded Lux.
Man.
No.
Yeah.
That'll be no. Listen. Don't get me wrong. Put the camera back on me, bro. Don't get me wrong.
Put the camera back on.
Listen. This is what I'm saying. I understand your premise. I get it. If I want this notch under my belt, but if I go knock off the top dude, who cares who beneath the king, bro? Who cares? You gonna say, well, damn, yeah, you beat DNA, but you ain't beat Loaded Lux. Nigga, I beat the top nigga, bro. I'm not even.
That's somebody he still got to see too. He still got to see DNA.
I'm aiming for the top. I'm not. These little niggas is a march up the steps, bro.
Man, Loaded Lux ain't no little nigga. Deion, that's what I'm telling you.
He ain't got the crown, Brown.
Yeah.
What we talking about, Brown?
No, but consider the fact. Consider the fact that when Hollow the Don, right, finally battled Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying? That shit. You know what I'm saying? They was both in their own lanes tearing down shit, but they Smack and Beasley did this ingenious thing to make everybody wait on that battle. And when we finally got that battle, you know what I'm saying? It was like you came in, yeah, it was easy money, but you didn't go into that knowing who was going to win that because they was both tearing up shit on both sides.
Don King, though.
No doubt. I think that was genius how he waited and put that together and made us wait, you know what I'm saying, on that battle. But when it finally happened, when it finally happened, it was worth the wait. You know what I mean? So I think it's something like that is what they need to do with Easy to Block Captain and Tay-Rock. Since we don't have Sue Surf no more, Sue is caught up in the Rico. I think if you know what I'm saying, they need to set that up like that. Stall us out as long as they can with the Tay-Rock Easy battle, and then you know what I'm saying, give it to us raw.
Let me say this before we go to the next topic.
Go ahead.
I think all you performers and all you guys that do it at a major or have done it at a major level and coming back to it for my cousin Ryan, listen, if I get a shot at, I think Brown is one of the nicest MCs I've ever seen. I think Rife is right beneath him. No disrespect and none at all, right?
None taken.
If I get a shot to go at Brown, I'm going for Brown. I'm not going to let you say, well, Dan, you got to go through Rife first. No, nigga. Give me the top, nigga. Give me the head. Everybody say this the nicest. Let me cut his head off now.
I think Deion, I don't think you understand the level that Loaded Lux is considered at. He lightweight is the top.
No, but he don't wear the crown.
I mean, to some people he does.
Who in your opinion holds the crown then, Deion? Who holds the crown?
To me?
Yeah, who holds the crown?
Is it DNA though?
No, not to me.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying who holds it. He said every goddamn show. Who holds the crown?
Who got the top?
I think it's DNA. If we might have to Google and see.
I put Loaded Lux at the top.
No, you just doing your personal. I'm not talking about your personal, bro. I'm just saying.
That's all I have. That's all we have is our personal. That's all we have is our personal.
And if it's DNA, why not shoot for DNA? If you can get past Loaded Lux.
I don't think it's DNA. I don't think it's Loaded Lux. I think it's Mook.
Mook?
No, Mook.
I think it's Mook. I don't think it's Mook. Who's fucking with Mook? For real. Who's messing with Mook?
I'm just saying they give a champions, they give a ring out every year, my guy.
I know that, but
DNA won that shit.
No, but at the same time, you got to count. You got to count number of battles. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm talking about what they're doing. What are you talking about? Listen, only way
no,
to beat
that's
the
not what I
champion,
think. Okay, but at the end of the day, you also have to stay in the good graces of the people that put the shit together. Now, Mook has stepped on Smack and Beasley's toes and kind of got himself played out of position. You know what I'm saying? He had the one battle. He has the one. Yes, it does, because nobody's fucking with him. But at the end of the day, his resume ain't showing what other niggas is showing because he hasn't had as many battles.
My brother.
The way Easy block the way Easy is dropping right now. I think he would destroy DNA.
I don't know about that.
Well, he would have to because he's the champ.
I don't know if he would destroy. I don't see anybody destroying DNA because DNA is too crafty. He's too crafty.
Because he's the champ.
He's definitely that. He's very crafty.
I think that would be one of Easy's hardest battles leading up to Tay-Rock.
And he's definitely the champ. But y'all not
I don't know why you keep saying the champ, man. I don't put him over Tay. I don't put him over Tay Rock.
No, yo, listen, my brother, listen to me, man. I love
you gotta go by who
but
crowned
he is the champ.
at this moment. Who's crowned at this moment?
I don't see DNA over Hollow the Don either.
No, but he's the champ. Yo, is y'all not Googling shit? Google
But what do you mean? What do you mean the champ?
He's
Like,
the
what are you
champ.
basing?
He's the champ on. He's the champ on BET ciphers.
Man, what you
Yes. I mean, what are we going off of? What the fuck are we going off of?
That can be the only thing he's talking about. He's not. He's the champ. How is he the champ, son?
Hey, I'm just gonna be honest with you. When that nigga participated in rapping about when that man participated in rapping about me taking a fucking vaccine, I lost a lot of respect for him.
That doesn't matter about your
when he rapped about when he chose to use his talents to try to convince me to take a vaccine, I said, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I ain't rocking with you no more.
Ryan, we ain't heard from you for a minute, Ryan. What you got to say?
You know, it's crazy, because the battle rap scene is definitely is getting in its own audience by itself. But you're right. I mean, like I said, Lux, people like Lux, Mook, they to the point, and I think what everybody's meaning is, I think they sit in the legends category by themselves, where you do got to mark them off your list. This ain't like I have completed that. That, you know what I mean? Because them cats is battle rap legends.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Loaded Lux. You know, all them. I mean, but one person I can truly say he is a battle rap legend but he has in the battle rap, like, he do need to kind of retire them shoes and quit coming in the ring with people because he's making himself look stupid, and that's Cassidy. I'm just being real. I'm just saying Cassidy. I love Cassidy. Cassidy will ever go down in the legendary battle where Jay-Z and Freeway and them talked about how they went at, you know, people and Freeway and all that. Yeah, but still, that's Cassidy.
But see, Ryan, I don't consider that a part of that URL movement. Like, that was a different battle rap scene. That's where niggas was like really freestyling, and that was like our battle rap scene in our era.
Yeah,
this URL shit is different. They're putting on a show.
Exactly, and when he gets in that, I just feel when he gets in that lane, he don't look right, in my opinion.
No, he don't.
I think, to be honest, I can't write Cassidy off like that. I can't write Cassidy off like that, because
you also don't know who the champion is of URL.
Okay, hold on real quick. I gotta do something. All right, we had to mute Dion. All right. Now the point is, like, when you're dealing with Cassidy, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of battle rappers, when he took his loss to Goods and he took that loss to Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he looked real hella stupid. But when you go to the small room, when he battled Disaster in that small room, he destroyed Disaster. He straight up
Are you talking about when they was in the parking lot? When they was in that
they was in the back room.
They
was in the small room. Yeah, and he gave Disaster the business. This was a little bit after Disaster embarrassed.
Man, I haven't seen Cassidy give nobody the business in a long time.
He gave Disaster the business after what's his name? What's his name? That pulled his notebook out.
Cannabis. When I had to turn that video off and go upstairs to my room.
Yeah,
but it was painful. It was painful to watch.
Disaster battled Cannabis, and Cannabis pulled his notebook out.
I remember that.
Well, right after that, he battled Cassidy in the small room, and Cassidy gave him the business. That's when I
never saw that.
Okay, well, that was the platform that Cassidy used to battle Goods next. And that's how that battle even got set up.
That shit keep the small room.
And yeah, but at the end of the day, it was a bad format for Cassidy, and battle rappers kept saying, if Cassidy like studies us a little bit better and fixes his cadence up to battle, you know what I'm saying, how we battle shit.
He can't fix his cadence, because that's the cadence that he knows. It's the only cadence he knows.
At the end of the day, he kind of did when he beat not Hollow, but what's his name? You know what I'm saying? Hitman Holla. He won that battle against Hitman Holla.
Man, because Hitman Holla has a very, even though he's a younger generation, he's got a very similar cadence.
Hitman thought he was gonna walk in there and do what Goods and Arsenal did just because he's an official battle rapper. And Cassidy flipped that shit around on his ass. He kind of like took the cues.
Prepared.
Yeah, he was more prepared. Yeah, you unmuted.
Nigga. What's wrong with you two niggas, man? Don't do that, nigga. Like, don't talk about Hitman without me sitting here, bro. Let's go. What was the convo?
Why? What? Oh, okay. So what about Hitman? Where do you hold Hitman at on your list?
If I didn't make this clearer about 3 episodes ago, I think.
He's no
favorite battle rapper, bro. Let's go.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous because Tay Rock will run through that kid any given day of the week.
Dude, Easy the block captain just embarrassed this dude.
Yes, he did. He just ran through him.
Matter of fact, so on 40 minutes of fame, Geechee Gotti did an interview quoting Hitman's bars. He was quoting Hitman's bars in that battle, and he was like, "Yo, son, whatever you do, don't ever use that bar again." That shit was embarrassing.
That's a man's opinion.
No, it's not. This nigga came through. This nigga Hitman tried to do some struggle bars. He tried to do some struggle bars, and he talked about dropping 36 in the game, and his dad lost $5,000 or some shit like that. And Geechee was like, that's not no fucking struggle. You still dropped 36 in the basketball game. But that's not a struggle bar. You know what I mean? But then anyways, we was talking about that battle. We was talking about that battle that your favorite rapper just embarrassed himself in.
But hey, yo, Ken, we only got a couple minutes left. Is it another question?
Yeah.
We got 14 minutes.
All right, Hop said.
Because you're talking crazy.
Yeah, I know. Should hip hop be partially responsible for the upbringing of our children?
No.
You said no? Bring it up. No. Why not? Why not?
I mean, some of the stuff they talk about it's not for children.
But children have access though.
Yeah, true.
Shame on the parent.
As a parent, you gotta give your kids the right formula.
I know, but majority of kids, especially black kids, don't have those type of parents. Don't even have both parents. You know what I'm saying? You really have a lot that they relate to with these rappers. You know what I mean? So they kind of gravitate to them as, you know what I'm saying, inspiration or a roadmap into life, so on and so forth. They're getting access and information to a part of life that they haven't even grown up to experience yet. You know what I'm saying? And they're being fed more information than what they're getting at home. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know.
Well, and that's the point, Ken. If they're getting fed more information than they are at home, that's the problem.
Right.
Like, okay, so hip hop had an influence on all of us, right? All of us growing up, right?
But Brown, wait a minute before you go. Understand how Hassan formed the question. He said partially, not you know what I'm saying, not wholly responsible, but partially.
It's gonna always partially have something to do with it. Yeah, it's gonna always partially have something to do with it. It's like, you know, when we was growing up, you know, your parents wouldn't come in and inspect your goddamn record collection and say, well, you can't listen to this and you can't listen to that. But they left you the freedom to listen to what you wanted to do, but you also had parenting. Yeah. You know, regardless what this nigga said on this record, you knew what was not acceptable in that household.
All right. So can I ask you a question and you can say you choose to answer it or you choose not to answer it? I'm gonna ask you a personal question, Jerry.
Go for it.
All right.
Why not the guest?
Have you ever? Well, wait a minute. Let me conduct this thing, Dion. I gotta mute you again. All right. Now I'm gonna mute you. That ain't fair. All right. Here's the question. Jerry Brown, have you ever smoked weed out of Bible papers?
I have.
You have. All right. So did you?
I was influenced by a rap song to do that.
Thank you.
But listen, I was just a rebellious kid to begin with.
Okay, so all right, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's all I
Yes.
wanted.
Yes. And it was at a party on the south side that we did that shit to.
I
Of
was
course,
there.
the South Side. Yep, makes sense to me.
Smoking weed out of Bible papers. It was all Keith Murray's influence.
Yep. All right. So all
I'm
right.
quite sure he ain't the first rapper to say that, but okay.
All right. So all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ryan. Bring it out.
So, I mean, my personal opinion, hip hop has influenced my love for music. But as far as me in life, everything that I did in my life has been brought on from experience and my environment, what I was raised around, what I was brought up around. I've never let things influence me. Like in my era of street and hustling, it wasn't because Young Jeezy was doing it, but it just so happened that Young Jeezy was playing when I was hustling. So you know what I mean. But he didn't. It wasn't Young Jeezy that
been a whole
made me.
bar if you said when I was doing it. Go ahead.
You know what I mean. But it wasn't Young Jeezy that made me go pick the pack up. But it was just a condition. So should I say hip hop should be partially responsible? Like when I say that, it's no. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think hip hop should be responsible. I think people should understand that everything's a choice. I think people should know that everything they do is a choice. So what they listen to is a choice. Yeah. What they decide to do in their life is a choice. One thing my boss at work tell me, one of his favorite things he tell me is everything is a choice. Waking up in the morning is a choice. Choosing to go right or left is a choice. Like everything you do. So, I mean, if you choose to listen to crazy, real rugged, effed up music, that's the choice you choose to listen to. Now, if you want to go out on a limb and try to do what these people do in this music, and you know that's not what you do, that's your choice too. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't believe it should be partially responsible for the upbringing. I believe that, you know what I mean, we should be responsible for raising our children and raising them to make the right choices.
No, and I agree. I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes, and that's my point. That at the end of the day, regardless what music your children listen to, there's still an expectation of parenting that comes with that.
Correct.
And I regardless what I listened to, I knew what I was accepted to be able to do within my household. Right, my parents set that expectation. I knew there was certain shit I couldn't do. But it doesn't mean it didn't have an influence on me. So to your point, Ken, to what you're saying is, yeah, we smoked weed out of Bible papers that night. And, you know, fuck it. But that was, to be honest with you, that went beyond Keith. That went to, you understand, I had already had them religious issues all them years, dealing with them fucking Baptists and dealing with them fucking Catholics. So I was more so, I wanted to do something just to say fuck them to begin with, right?
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Now I would add this element to it. You know what I'm saying? Because if hip hop had no ability, you know what I'm saying, to be partially responsible for the upbringing of our children, I think that when they opened up that private prison situation and then them executives had stake in it, and they made their artists switch their music and the radio station switch their music, you know what I'm saying, to all of the negative, this, that, and the third. I don't think they would have did that if this statement isn't true.
Ken, there's a science behind frequency. There's a science behind it.
No doubt.
There's an established science behind frequency.
I'm sure we brought this conversation up last week. You know what I'm saying? To a degree, because that's a reality. That's what happened when they opened up the private prisons, so on and so forth. The record executives, they all had a stake in those private prisons, and they made their artists switch their music. You know what I'm saying? To where you couldn't get on unless you was talking about slinging drugs and shooting, you know what I'm saying? And this and that. So at the end of the day, if this wasn't a reality, I don't believe they would have did all of that.
Hypnotism.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, though. It's something to it. It has to be something to it. I don't think it can be ignored forever. I think that's the reason why Hop even brought this question to light, because we kind of touched on it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not a preacher. I mean, I am a preacher, but not on this platform. Not on this platform. But
well, hey, Ryan. Before this ends, man, we just want to thank you, man, for taking the time out.
Appreciate you, brother.
We appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah. Thanks for shooting through, fam. We had your artist booked, but it's funny how things work its way out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we definitely
got something to do with the music, I guess.
Yep. Go ahead, bring it out, Ryan.
Hypnotism.
Oh, we gonna get back together, man. I'm gonna probably be grabbing him, and like I said, once all these things we're working on, I think next time we all get together, it's gonna be on a real good platform.
No doubt.
You know, and then we probably be all together in the studio, because that's the next move.
For sure. And definitely let us know, Ryan, when that studio is together, man. Because I wanna come parlay in that studio and do some classic shit.
Oh yeah, we gonna have it ready. Hey, you definitely know I can't let you leave out there, Brown. I got about 3-4 IOUs with your name on.
For sure, baby.
No
doubt. All right, man. You guys be easy, fella. I get with y'all.
As always, love, man. Thank
Appreciate you, Ryan. Thanks for coming through, fam.
All right, no problem.
All right. Droopy, you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Shout out to record. Shout out, bro.
Shout out my record label. Yeah, shout out to Dome Ave Records.
Dome Ave Records.
Yeah, I got that off of my street name, Home Avenue. Everybody know on the South Side we wrestle. So on the South Side you get slammed on your dome.
No doubt.
That's how I got that.
Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming through, fam.
For sure, bro.
Appreciate you, my guy.
No doubt.
All right,
Dion.
Thank all of y'all.
Yo, thank you, fam. And you're welcome anytime, fam. If you want to be on, you know what I'm saying, I'll shoot you the link. Just let me know ahead of time. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be getting with you. I still gotta get you cats in the studio with.
Hey, I'm coming, fam. Just let me know when. Let me know.
I'm working on it. I'm finna go holler at Dylan first.
Okay,
it's on. He got a nice little studio he just did.
It's on.
Yeah, he redid it, put it in the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, call me after this, bro.
Okay.
All right, Dan.
Mad love about the Dynasty, man. Don't forget about the show going on April 1st. Please come out and support, man. It's down there at 129 Orange Street or 192. I might have said that backwards. Orange Street. That's it, man. Mad love.
That's the award show, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going down. I'm going to try to get the Sunday Dinner Podcast to show up. If not, it's going to be me. You know what I mean? Repping for the show. I'm coming through, man. Flying drones and all that. I said that.
I'm coming through, man. I'm coming
through.
Hey,
Brown. Push-ups and sit-ups, nigga. I ain't playing with you.
All right.
Go ahead, Brown. What you got?
Hey, man, I don't got nothing, man. We're having fun, B.
No doubt.
We're having fun. This is a beautiful outlet, and I appreciate the people that come through. And goddamn, we should have been doing this years ago, B.
No doubt. I agree.
Sure.
All right, so I'll just end it off saying that we had a successful show. You know what I'm saying? And these be the best shows when you don't really know how it's gonna go, and it just turns out the way it turns out. Ryan was on time sending us that message earlier today. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely on time showing up today, promoting it, promoting that vision, so on and so forth. So we want to definitely give a big shout out to him. Shout out to the good brother Jinx that came through earlier today. You know what I'm saying? He lended to the show.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Very relevant. No doubt. All right, but the Most High willing, we'll be back next Sunday dinner. If you haven't already, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and transition over to our YouTube side of things. You know what I'm saying? The Legends, the 419 Legends. And subscribe to that because we are going to funnel. Yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, matter of fact. And yeah, we're gonna funnel off of Facebook and be strictly on there and funnel all of our audience that on that platform. But it is what it is. Yes, sir. And I'll
man, and we ended this show. We ended this show with 4 or 5 sober pedestrians. That is the crazy thing. We ended this show with 4 sober pedestrians.
No doubt. So we're gonna end the show. We're gonna end the show. We're gonna end the show with a salute. Then we're gonna end the show with a salute.
Wait, hold on, let me pour my drink, son. Let me pour my drink, baby.
Salute.
Oh man, how often do we end with 4 or 5 goddamn sober pedestrians?
Hey, we need to try to do that more.
Hey, salute, fam.
All right,
love y'all, man.
Ice Cube when America's Most dropped. Although Ice Cube was the first person that made me pick up a pen, Murray was the first person that made me seriously pick up a pen.
Man, let me welcome y'all niggas to the gallery shop. I used to dread it until the day my allergy stopped. So thank that medic, that workout made my calories high. Now I'm just trying to get the fuck up out this hourly slot that's so pathetic. And knowing my rivals is all tender, I'm articulate. Could have been icing them all winter, holding my sword with her. Part of it's all minute. This picture was drawn with her, hand of a raw center. When the middle ain't solid, you witness the frame break. Some suckers got bones that crack in the same place. I'm seeing white horses, thinking my brain's laced. I crashed through the entrance, smashing the main gates with nothing but 16 balls in the game face. Cause mentally, y'all niggas don't step to the same base. I'm shuffling the cards while cuffing the plain ace. We running the same track, but this ain't the same race. I'm sick of this scenery, niggas is spitting nursery. If they consider nice, then motherfuckers should worship me. This is not a song, this here is lyrical surgery. These are more than words to me, this is a deadly certainty.